Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I've just received a hot news from this channel's Hot News Intelligence Department. And when this piece of news was delivered to me, I looked at the many secretaries that I have and I was like, what's this article? And this article is about Wagner Group liberating a town. And I never heard of this town. I said, let's read through it. So it's not really unimportant. I think it's very important due to its strategic location. So let's see what this is all about. So this is an article from Sputnik, and this is the title. Wagner Group takes control of Blahodatne in Donetsk region. I was like, what is Blahodatne? Jesus Christ. And then on top of that, it says here, Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of the Wagner Group, says the soldiers of the private military company have liberated the village of Blahodatne in the Donetsk region. I was, oh my, and you bother me with a village, but hey, this village has a strategic location. So let's see. Ta-da! So here we have Romania, here we have Ukraine, Black Sea, Turkey, here Russia up here, okay? And this is where this little sign is. That is Soledar. Sounds familiar? Soledar? All right, this is Soledar. And what do you have in the southwest of Soledar? So Soledar is right here. All right, it's right there. Soledar. Pa-pam. What do you have in southwest? Oopsie, Dixie, Bakhmut. Okay, but where's Blahodatne? Right here. So this little village, or whatever it is, 3 houses, 1 cow, and 3 chicken, is located between Soledar, which already fell into the Wagner Group's hands, and Bakhmut right here. So this is where they're coming. They're coming like this, and they're right here, and they're gonna come like this. We're gonna probably next is gonna be Berkivka, and they're gonna probably encircle the guys here in Bakhmut. So I said, danke schön, domo arigato gozaimashita. Thank you. All right, merci beaucoup. So let's see. Units, I'm quoting, units of the Wagner Group have liberated Blagodatnoye. Now it says that Blagodatnoye, this is a different, is under our control, Prigozhin said on Telegram. Earlier this month, the Russian Defense Ministry said that the city of Soledar in the Donetsk People Republic that I just mentioned, DPR, was cleared of Ukrainian troops mainly thanks to the, and I'm quoting, courageous and selfless actions of the volunteers of the Wagner assault squads. I didn't know they were volunteers. But anyway, the liberation of the city of Soledar from Ukrainian troops was completed on the evening of January 12. The Wagner Group has been participating in Russia's special military operation in Ukraine and played an important role in taking control of Soledar. The liberation of Soledar has opened the way to the bridgehead of Slovyansk and Kramatorsk, which can become a turning point in wresting control over the entire territory of DPR from Ukraine, according to DPR acting head Denis Pushilin. I'm assuming that this Blagodatnoye is the same thing as Blahodatne, but this is the Russian name of that. So here we have it right here. And go back to this. We got here Slovyansk, Kramatorsk. These are the towns that they mentioned. So Bakhmut is going to be left in the dust right here. So they are here, and from here they're going to go west towards this, clear the path, nothing in between supposedly. And then where? To Dnipro here? Dnipro, what? Kiev, Kharkiv, I'm sorry. Kiev is right here right here. It's a long way, but they don't have to go over there anyway. They're just going to stop right here. And if the Ukrainians will receive long-range missile systems. The Russians will put the Ukrainians deeper, if they can, deeper, that's what they said, westward here, so they can have like a buffer zone in between their territory and where the Ukraine might have those long-range missile systems. Now, if those missiles systems have a a capability of 1,000 miles, then I think they have to push them back to Berlin or something. So this is the little town of Bethlehem that I thought it was nothing about it. Very interesting. We have in Bakhmut, I have a few articles on that, where the Ukrainians state that they will not give up Bakhmut. No, that's it. Past Bakhmut is like a Stalingrad over there. We'll see. They even resurrected the Azov. It started as a battalion, then it turned into a regiment, and now it's 3 regiments. So anyway, it's Azov versus Wagner. And you still have that little Mozart group, if you remember, with that private military company, which I think is just a joke. But anyway, still supposedly somewhere in Ukraine. I know that Azov will fight in Bakhmut, and the articles that I found regarding Bakhmut said that the Ukrainians will fight for Bakhmut and they will accomplish all their tasks. The key word here is tasks. They said the same thing after they retreated from Soledar. They say, well, the Ukrainian army pulled back. They didn't retreat. Pulled back or pulled away from Soledar after achieving all their tasks or its tasks or whatever. What do you mean? You retreated. That was the task over there? Well, Soledar was unimportant. They said about Bakhmut as well, it was unimportant. All of a sudden becomes like the center of the universe, Bakhmut. But did you hear those guys in this article, which I'm not expecting them to be how do you call them, experts or anything, or just, maybe they are. They didn't mention Bakhmut. As far as I remember, they mentioned the other one, Kramatorsk and the other town. Remember? Kharkiv or whatever. I don't think it was Kharkiv. What the hell was that? Let me see. Let me find it here. What did they mention? They mentioned Slovyansk and Kramatorsk towards west. They didn't mention Bakhmut. Like Bakhmut doesn't even exist on their strategy. But well, take it or leave it. It's a little success of this little village that the Russians obviously they are maximizing their successes, and the Ukrainians will minimize the Russian successes, and vice versa. That's how it is. In this case, you can't deny it that the Russians are moving westward. As slowly as they're moving, but they're moving, remember the little Aesop fable of the turtle and the hare? Same here. They are going like the turtle, but eventually they hope to achieve their goal of, how are we going to put it, liberating, taking over, unifying those territories with Russia. Now, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.